Amidst them travel toiling multitudes. Now the whole scene, there are toiling multitudes. How you go and live there? In ever-shifting, perishable groups, a foiled cinema, a cinema which has been stopped, which is not allowed to be successful. A foiled cinema of lit, shadowy shapes enveloped in the grey mantle of a dream. Foiled cinema. A failed cinema object, the whole thing, yeah, which has not been allowed to succeed. Of course, in 1945, she would use the word cinema. Today, he might use some other word, television, or movie, or movie, or video, or whatever to say.
Television is
Huh?
television.
Television. He has used once. Yeah, there is one occurrence of television. Television through this. Yeah. Imagining meanings in life's heavy drift, they trusted in the uncertain environment. All these perishable groups, etc., they trusted in the uncertain environment and waited for death to change their spirit's scene. So that is the tragedy. You are finally going to succumb to death only. They wait for that, you see. A savage den of labor and a tramp of armored life and a monotonous hum of thoughts. See, that is how it goes on. You are trapped there, you see. And acts that ever were the same, There is no progress at all. You keep on repeating the same thing again and again. As if the dull, reiterated drone of a great brute machine beset her soul, her of course Savitri. A great dissatisfied rumor like a ghost or the moaning of a loud and quiet sea, or the moaning of a loud and quiet sea. See, the line is a very sorrowful line, but see the rhythm, the meter, or the moaning of a loud and quiet sea. See, the line is a very sorrowful line, but the rhythm takes away all that sorrow. The charm, the beauty of the rhythm, the movement is that it removes all that sorrow. Or the moaning of a loud and quiet sea. Or the moaning, you see, this is one foot. First foot is of the moaning. That is short, long. That is anapest. Moaning. Then second foot is pirik, short. A loud, I am. Anqua is I am. And then again, at sea, unquiet sea. So you have got anapest, pirik, am. That's the metrical form. And that gives a kind of a beauty. See, a long foot, 3-syllable foot, or the moaning, anapest, followed by a pirik, a sort of a dip. You climb up and dip and again start jumping up. That's the tendency of sound. Or the moaning of a loud and quiet sea. A huge, inhuman, Cyclopean voice, a Babel builder's song towering to heaven, a throb of engines and a clang of tools brought the deep undertone of labor's pain. Inhuman, cruel, harsh. This word inhuman appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in Savitri. Inhuman, you see. 7 times in Savitri, inhuman. With the same meaning, lacking human feelings, harsh, cruel. You see. That's what inhuman means. That is the nature of the Cyclopean voice. We'll see what Cyclopean voice is. A huge, inhuman Cyclopean voice. So you can see kind of monstrous creatures there, cruel. In contrast, you see, he doesn't say unhuman, huh? He doesn't say unhuman, he says inhuman. Unhuman, which is not man, which is not like animal or some other thing. Unhuman. Inhuman means cruel, harsh. The word unhuman occurs twice in Savitri. Unhuman also is there, you see. Unhuman means not pertaining to mankind. Not pertinent. Inhuman means cruel. You see, harsh. Cyclopean voice. This is of course a reference to Homer's Odyssey, Cyclops, you see. And Cyclopean masonry houses, the stones covered and put together and wall like you see, with very little of lime in between banding them. But the stones are crooked, but they are piled up in a perfect manner, and then a built voice, you see. So it becomes a masonry work also. In fact, that is called Cyclopean masonry. And there is a city which was built on the basis of Cyclopean masonry by these people, by the Cyclops. And a Babel Builder's song. Babel Builder, of course, has a reference to the Genesis, Old Testament, when people who spoke only one language, they started constructing a big tower. And they had already constructed a tower about 90 meters tall. The idea was to reach heaven and conquer sky. So God got disturbed. These people will come and conquer me and all that kind of a thing. So he caused some confusion in the minds of these people. He scattered them everywhere, those people, and they started talking different languages. They could not understand each other. So there was total chaos, total confusion. While they were building, they were singing, towering to heaven, Babel builders. Had they built the tower, they would have easily climbed to sky, to heaven, and decided there. But that had not to be. So the device was scatter them and let them speak different languages so that they cannot understand each other. They fight, quarrel, struggle, and that kind of thing. They keep themselves busy all the while. Babel built a song, towering to it. So that is what we have got in the chaos down below. This is what Savitri is entering into that region. They don't understand each other, what they're talking, what they're doing, you see. A throb of engines and clang of tools brought the deep undertone of labor's pain. See, the whole thing, builder, Cyclopean masonry, and then tools, engines, all those things, how to build the tower. As when pale lightning stare at tortured sky, high overhead a cloud-rimmed series flared, chasing like smoke from a red funnel driven. The false creations of an ignorant mind. False creations of an ignorant mind. That is what, so this is what the ignorant mind is doing all along. These constructions are because of that. Drifting, she saw, she of course Savitri saw, like pictured fragments flee, phantoms of human thought. What does she see? Our human thoughts, like fragments flying everywhere. The phantoms of human thought and baffled hopes, the shapes of nature and the arts of man, philosophies and disciplines and laws, and the dead spirit of old societies, constructions of the Titan and the constructions. That is what the Babel builders are. That is what the Cyclopean masonry is. So all these things, philosophies, disciplines, laws, scriptures even, everything is connected with that. And that spirit of all societies, they are lying there, all society. See, we know only recent societies, Grecian, Romanist, European, but before that, there were many creations, and all the societies are there. And what they did, what they achieved, they are all present in that domain where through Savitri is going. Means this whole place into which Savitri is moving is the archives of the past. Everything is present there. Everything is present. It is the archive. Everything is present there. All the philosophy, disciplines, laws, whatever you have thought of them. Construction of the Titan and the bomb. So the Titans came before the Olympians. They are there. All those things are there. And the worm.